Hi, welcome to the Wumbo Method podcast. This is our first episode. We're trying stuff out right now. I'm Papa. I'm joined today with Larry,
Hi.
Aiden,
Hi.
Meta,
Yo.
and Amanda. We're trying to test out this first episode, see how things go. You guys know Charlie D'Amelio, right?
No.
Who?
Who?
Her name's Charlie D'Amelio. She is the number one.
Yeah.
She has 77 million followers on TikTok right now.
I
right?
have no idea who that is. But
And
okay.
she is the biggest person on that platform. She's younger than us. She's like 16, I think.
She has like a twin sister, I think.
Not twin, just older sister.
Oh,
They do look a lot.
What's she do?
She
They
dances
just
on
dance.
TikTok.
So
Okay.
she does.
And each advertised TikTok she has pulls in like 6 digits.
I mean,
Jesus.
you gotta respect the bank, though.
How many did she
Yeah.
do?
I mean, yeah.
Like you don't
like,
respect
so
the
much.
work. You don't.
And it's
I don't
also, like,
respect how they got
What
the bank.
work
but you
does
gotta
she do, Caden? What
She
sweat
dances.
on her brow?
I'm not.
What
Again, I'm
sweat is
saying
there
I'm
on
not.
her
I'm not. I don't respect the method, but I gotta respect the money.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Well,
All I'm saying is, if I hit her up
I
in the
would-
DMs and I'm like,
I would
hey,
respect Hugo Chavez's money, okay? He's a freaking drug lord, but
I
don't
mean, he
respect how
he
he
do
got
be
the
making
money.
bank though.
Yeah,
We-
he's a
If we ignore how the money was made and we just look at the money, you know.
and and it's also, I'm pretty sure she
like
came
Kevin
out with like a
Spacey. I
makeup
respect
brand.
how he got the money, but he's also a dirtbag. You know, which is,
Larry, it's also she gosh, because her family is just rich because of TikTok very much.
right.
Like she has a TikTok, her sister has a TikTok who's like that's pretty much on par with her. It's like not on par, but it's like 50 million followers.
Jeez.
They have a family TikTok. Their mom and dad both have a TikTok.
Oh, yeah.
And her and her sister just came out with I think a makeup brand.
A music video?
Yeah, it's then her sister's also a musician now
Yeah.
because
Well,
of TikTok.
Honestly, before we agree on anything, we have to honestly makeup is the laziest industry on the planet.
It's insane.
Anyone,
No,
Makeup
because,
is the laziest?
yes, anyone can.
I think-
There's a bunch of... What?
I think they do put hard work into what they do, as in like the people that do makeup at least.
yeah.
Because
Well,
I'm assuming
also
it's
you
hard
have
to
to-
do.
You have
you
to
have
have like
to-
a steady hand and like...
Well,
Or
no,
no,
we're
not
talking about people who
Selling
who come out with like palettes.
Yeah,
and
selling
stuff.
it and making it and
Oh,
doing
yeah,
that
no.
industry,
not like
as-
people who like
not
professionally
doing
put on
videos.
makeup.
Yeah, not putting that on. That's difficult. Yeah, obviously. But I'm talking about as in
The
making
people
it
who
a
send out like
brand.
the palettes.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
making it like
yeah.
Target. If Target came out with a makeup, well, no duh, it'd be easy as hell.
Like what James Charles.
Yeah, James
His
Charles.
his
Yeah.
makeup thing is huge.
He gets millions off of basically
And then
nothing.
I guess there was like the drama where like he seduced straight boys, and then everyone threw it away and he lost money. But
Because
Yeah.
people want it because, oh, their idol made it. I must have this so that
Yeah,
I
it's
can
insane.
have a piece of my idol's treasure.
Right, like
It's-
Kylie Jenner.
And it's
I think?
understandable. Because,
Like,
I
she
mean, like, bunch of
does it
merch and
too.
stuff, t-shirts and all
There's
that.
also a bunch of like celebrity makeup merch, whatever that is. I don't know.
because I honestly think because of like it's just I didn't know a lot of like people like selling palettes before, but like because like the James Charles like makeup palette, everyone's like fucking making and selling like these makeup palettes.
Yeah.
Everyone, dang, like it's so much money just put into this stuff,
Yeah, that's
And
insane.
It's crazy.
and then it's just people making, like we said, like 6 digits off of dancing on a fucking social media platform. And
Yeah, I
it's-
don't like TikTok. You can make, I don't know, you just have to have the right following in order to like gain all of that money. Yeah.
Or
I mean,
I
if you
guess
don't
be a
go,
guy.
then
I
you
don't
go.
know. I mean, there are some
No,
guys
it-
that
it-
do makeup.
well, I thought we were talking about TikTok guys because I was like, if
No,
you're being a
not
guy-
TikTok, not TikTok. The makeup.
I
thing.
don't understand what's the appeal to James Charles and like Jeffree Star and people like that.
It's-
I don't
it's
understand.
Jeffree
I don't-
Star seems like
I
a
guess-
bad person. He hit on he was like saying really weird things about Justin Bieber when he was just a minor.
I didn't know
It's
that.
gross.
Isn't
It's
he like
gross.
35 or something?
Yeah, he's like in his
What?
30s, and he was like in his mid 20s maybe when
I
he
thought you
said
were
like
saying
that
30s.
a tweet
Ugh.
about Justin Bieber. It's weird. It was just weird. He's just a
Yeah.
weird guy. I don't know.
I don't know the appeal like as girls with makeup because how you
See,
still
I was trying to explain it.
Sense.
It's
I don't really like it.
Oh, sorry,
so
Paul,
I
go
mean,
ahead.
I don't really either. Cause
what
I don't know.
how people are like into like the makeup palettes and stuff.
No, not like obviously people like the brands because they like the people. I'm just saying I don't know how they like the people when they seem like terrible people.
Well, it's because they see him on YouTube and it's a bunch of kids. They're like, "Oh my god,
Oh my god.
his eyes have become
My
ashes."
eyes.
It's just what doesn't make sense is that people
even-
can say, "Oh, this my idol is like really good," but like you don't really know that person like personally. So how do you actually know that they're good?
Because
Like,
I
you
saw
can
that
only-
they said they were good on the YouTube video.
Yeah, but you
But-
said about pretty much any celebrity. I don't know Tom Cruise personally, but he can be anyone's idol. I mean,
Yeah. I'm
Don't
just saying
talk shit.
like I
Talk
don't
shit,
know.
get hit.
He seems good on what he
Talk
does,
about
but
Tom
like
Cruise like that.
just personally, you know.
yeah.
I don't really know if I have an opinion on James Charles. I just know he got
I
into
know
like
he's good at makeup,
controversy.
that's for sure. But
I
Yeah.
mean,
He's good at
sure,
being
he's a
gay.
dude. That's
Oh.
all I know. I guess he's a guy who does makeup, and it's funny when Jay Schlatt hits on him.
Schlatt is gone.
Yeah. It's funny. Yeah. I saw like this post on Instagram today. It's like this drawing of a character and it has like a sign that says maps matter, and I felt so
Oh, no.
grossed out by it.
Isn't maps
I-
like the Twitter
Maps as in like
Pedophiles.
pedophile, yeah.
All right, well,
Minor
let's
attracted person.
There's
let's
so many
let's- hold on,
comments on
hold on.
it. There's
Let's
so
let's
many.
elaborate on what this topic is while we're
Maps
Talking.
are minor attracted people and they want to be part of the LGBTQ community because they think that it's not bad to be a pedophile. That's basically the
That's where they're
simple part
wrong.
of it.
They even have their own types, like you know how people have pansexual.
Non-offending. They
like
have
that.
like
They have
What's
their
a
own.
non-offending? Like
Wait,
I cannot
that
offend
don't
you.
act on it.
Hold on. So like
Ones
one
that
of
don't
like the
act
What?
on it.
one of like the types is like non-offending pedophile.
It basically like the definition of it is that like they don't act on their urges to like touch kids basically.
They say
That's
Good
all
on
it
them.
In
is.
that group.
Good on them.
Yeah,
Well,
They try to make it seem better by saying that, even though it's still not okay.
So basically, a basic moral you just turn into a sexuality, huh?
Huh.
Wow, awesome.
It's gross. It's gross. It's disgusting.
That's like-
it's a disgusting thing. It
That-
shouldn't
that's like
be a
trying to
flag.
like protect
It shouldn't
like
be-
that kind of logic to try and protect it is like saying like, oh, I don't act on my urges to not rape. It's like we shouldn't have those urges in the first place.
That's
Yeah.
like me
It's
saying
not
I don't act on my urges
normal.
to shoot up a school. Like
You shouldn't have that in the first
you
place.
shouldn't have those.
Yeah.
Unless you, and then if you do, you need to go see psychological things. You need to go to a therapist.
Yeah.
It's not. I'm not like saying you need to go to jail if you have like those thoughts. I'm saying because I can't be thought
Because you can
police.
change.
But I'm
Yeah.
saying
Hope.
you need
You should
if
go
if you
get
act on it,
treatment.
you should go to jail. But I'm saying if you need to go to the therapist if you have those thoughts, you
Yeah.
need to go to get like a medical.
Is pedophilia categorized as a mental disability?
It
don't
is a
know.
mental illness.
Oh,
Yeah. Like it is in the DSM. So yeah, it's a mental illness, but they're trying to normalize it. And it's
Awful.
gross. It's not normal. And I don't understand why. Obviously, they don't
normal or
understand why
legal.
they don't
I
realize
remember
that.
seeing a post on Twitter. It was like a guy replying to this one girl, and I was like, "It's like I bet you're just defending map rights because you just want to have sex with the child." And it's like already have love. It's like what?
Oh my god.
Oh
What the
god.
fuck? Oh my god.
I tried to find their
What kind
Twitter
of
account,
shit
but I
is
think
that?
I think their account got deleted,
That's
or they
disgusting.
changed their ad.
FBI honestly should fucking investigate her because
Why
I'm
are
pretty sure
they
that's a
doing
felony.
anything about it though?
Speaking
I've
of,
seen
like-
a lot of reports lately.
Speaking
And
of like Sorry, go on.
No, it's okay.
No, I was saying, speaking of like maps, you know who Cryotic is? He was like,
Oh yeah.
I
Oh my
heard that
God,
I heard
really-
that he's a child groomer or
Oh,
something
Yeah,
like
he
that.
is.
No.
Yeah, if
Oh, wait,
yeah,
who?
I got disappointed.
It's
I
like
got
Cryotic.
very
You know
disappointed.
the guy who PewDiePie used to play with a bit with like
Yeah.
horror games and
Oh
stuff.
no.
Yeah,
He's a
and he
child
also
groomer?
yes, he had
made
like
an
multiple
apology video.
relationships
That's
with
disgusting.
girls.
All right. Well, here's I look up Cryotic just to see it. The
Yeah, his
second
video's
video
still up.
by Creepshow Art. Cryotic
I
is
watched
a
it.
creep saying
Yeah, I watched
he
it
groomed
too.
his own fans.
I never
And
would have
he-
thought that though.
Yeah,
He's
and
so like I don't know. He seems
Yeah, obviously
really
there's a
chill
difference
and
between like them lying to you
I
about
was
being
surprised.
18, but if you're literally like seeking
If
them
you
out because
know.
they're younger than 16, yeah. If you're saying, "Hey, I like you because you're 14," that's disgusting. You're literally like you're worse than trash. You should. That's gross.
yeah.
Yeah.
I also heard that like that he basically stole one of his best friend's girlfriends, like, you know, she cheated on him basically.
He's
Yeah.
Jose
What?
And
Altuve.
that was also pretty bad. Not
Wow.
good. I don't think I'll ever understand cheaters. They're just
Yeah.
they're just gross people.
Yeah, it's called
They
what
think
that's
they eat
called is
pumpkins.
cheater's logic.
I feel
which
like
is,
they're just I feel like they just don't want to face their problems with their partner. That's they just deal with it another way, which just makes it worse.
Mm.
Yeah, what that's called is cheater's logic when they don't make any sense at all, or
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
want to make up or anything, or
but
yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah. I understand, kid. I understand. Here, you come to my house, I'll give you a kiss. Come here. Give me some. Actually, dude, I will make you. Actually, I've been making chocolate chip cookies, and I got them.
What?
Yeah, I
You
got them
what?
perfect. Okay, I've got them great. Chocolate chip cookies, I made them perfect.
Are they nice?
Can you
Right.
mail
Are they
some?
like the hard
Please.
chocolate chip, or are they like the soft ones?
Nice and soft.
Oh, those ones are
Chewy.
great.
They're nice and melty. Okay.
Oh.
Oh my
I
god.
made them good, and they're puffy. Okay, just the right amount of butter. I put a little dash of sugar in there. Okay. I'm gonna bring
What
them.
if like Caden Hazard just throws up on the spot?
Listen, I'm gonna cry.
I don't
will
see Netta
actually
making
cry.
me any cookies.
That's why Larry's
I
here.
can't
Yeah.
make you cookies, Caden.
Mail them.
Can
Yeah.
you make me cookies?
You actually can. You can make the cookies and then you can send them to a PO box.
Yeah, but then they're just gonna be gross by the time they get there.
No, actually, the mail between the United States and Canada is actually pretty nice. They don't really check the packages or anything. Even though you're supposed to check the international ones, they don't.
No, I
scan
mean
them.
like I don't know how long it
No,
will
that's how
get
my
there.
bombs kept getting up there.
Oh, how long? It's probably like
Oh, no.
if it's like 3
You
days.
say your mom keeps getting
No,
up
No,
there?
I
nationally,
said that's how my
probably-
bombs keep getting up there.
Oh,
probably
bombs.
6
Okay. Oh, all right. They like you say that these like podcasts is like super popular, and then like
I
they
don't
just
know
like
if-
checking every box now.
You
Our
check every
PO
box,
boxes,
worrying
like-
about.
Well, I
Not
mean,
appearing.
it is levity, so we're fine.
And a brevity.
Yeah, brevity and levity.
Dude, I gotta work tomorrow.
You do,
Why?
Yeah.
retard.
I mean, why? I'm on.
Burn it down.
I'm not too excited. It's just
Yay.
You don't seem
Work
to
is,
like your job.
it's really slow.
What do you do?
I'm a dishwasher at a restaurant,
Oh, okay.
but the restaurant because of Corona. It's very slow. We have very limited amount of tables,
Oh,
and it's mostly takeout.
is the place small? Like,
It's it's like decent small. It's like a mid-sized restaurant. Maybe
It's a
like
nice
small
place.
mid-sized.
Okay, listen, garlic bread there.
It's so I get free garlic bread.
Oh, you little. Okay, Papa.
I
You need to
love
fill out
garlic
an
bread.
application there. Okay.
I told you I will.
Or like so. Okay, I quit my my cement job. Okay. simply because school's coming up, and I can't be working a 60-hour-a-week job for school.
The frick?
Duh.
60 hours.
Oh, it was $15 an hour. I'm not going to deny extra hours.
Oh yeah.
But so literally one of the first days, okay, my boss hit me with his car.
Oh
Yeah, because he was backing up, all right, but
wait,
for
he
some
literally just
reason,
hit you?
yeah, he just smacked me with his
Oh
truck. Like, I was
Oh.
behind him and I was
Oh my
I was
God.
directing him backwards towards this dirt pile, except he drove extremely fast. Like I'm pretty sure he just
Oh my
put his
God.
foot all the way to the
Oh,
to the
God.
floor, and he smacked me with the corner of the tailgate, and I flew back like a
Oh my
couple
God.
feet.
Just
And
completely launched.
yeah, I got launched, and
Oh no.
I still have a pretty big bruise on my thigh.
Oh my God.
You know what I crashed?
It was
My
pretty
first job.
Did you crash a
So my
golf
first
cart?
job. Yeah. So my first job is I was a dishwasher at another restaurant, but this restaurant was like situated inside of a golf course. It's called really nice restaurant. Well, it's not a nice restaurant. They got good food, so it's good cheap food.
not a nice restaurant.
Yeah,
Fuck that restaurant, bro.
It's all right. It's all right. It's
I'm sure.
the owners are really nice. The owner kept calling me sweetie. She's a very nice old lady.
Sweetie.
I did like all right. So you know like this is like different things about the nugget. Do you know like wherever like you fry something, you get like those little like fried nuggets where it's like just like dough or something.
Yeah.
Whenever you fry, you like gather those up at like the base of the fryer so they don't like sit in there and stuff.
Right.
And she would come in at the end of the day when I'm closing. She would just take a couple. She would just eat it. And I was like, that's weird. Like, I don't know why you're taking fried garbage and eating it. But back to what I crashed. I was closing one night, and I have to take out the garbage. And since the garbage is really far away from the restaurant, since it's so late at night, they just have you drive a golf cart down.
Right.
They have like a specific path for you and everything. And I'm pretty sure this was one of the nights where they had a golf outing, so they used what's it called? Shit. The little area where they could go and eat outside.
Patio?
Yeah, pretty much. But there's like garbage cans there and stuff, so then after they eat, they throw in the garbage. And golf course uses very thin, cheap trash bags.
Oh man.
And the outings would overflow these garbage cans. Just boom, 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 beer. There's sausages, there's spaghetti, there's like all this food and beer and stuff, and fish.
Oh my God.
And I would take them, throw them in the back of the golf cart, drive them down.
Okay.
But I was driving down one night, and I'm pretty sure I was like, I was doing something else this time. No, actually I wasn't. I would just, since it was like a golf cart and I was going slow, it's an easy track, I would just drive with one hand. I was like on my phone with the other a little bit. And this golf cart was fucked up. So it would just constantly like turn to the right a little bit.
Maybe you're just turning to the right.
Oh, I remember what my other hand was doing. Because the entirety of the back golf cart was completely full of trash. So I had to throw a couple bags up in the front with me. So I was turning, I turn in, the garbage bag falls over my foot. I lift that up a little bit, but the golf cart keeps turning to the right because the axle's fucked up. And then they got a fence around the golf course, this wooden fence, very thick planks. Boom! I fucking smacked the front of that golf cart into the fucking fence post. That shit's broken. My fucking head like jerked like hell. Total the golf cart. You can't drive that thing anymore. The next day I had work. My boss was like, "Hey, so did you crash your golf cart?" And I was like, yeah, like I did. And she's like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "All right, good." And I did not get in any trouble for that at all.
What a Chad.
Wow.
For crashing a golf cart,
Wow.
no trouble.
What a piece, honestly. What
It was a nice
grade
place.
A kind of old woman eating nasty ass fried
Oh
dough.
no, it was a different lady. was like a manager, but I thought she was my boss, but she was the one who gave me the interview. She's also very nice. Her name's Julie.
And who?
What a Chad.
Yeah, but fuck. Work is weird sometimes.
Oh, so I realized Bob. Okay, Bob, who I thought was a genius, my boss. He's actually a simp.
Oh no.
No, I'm
Simp
serious.
for who?
I'm not.
Oh,
I'm not
no.
actually. I'm not kidding. He is by definition a simp. He literally works for pussy.
Oh,
Really?
He does odd
No way.
jobs for this girl. He literally like fixes her car and stuff simply so she would have sex with him.
Did
What?
she?
I mean, technically prostitution.
Yeah,
Okay,
but did she though?
but she is so mean to him, and he's just like, listen, like in the car, I was talking to him. I was like, dude, it's not worth it. He's like, dude, I'm just desperate. I'm like, dude, what the fuck?
You know who else
He's
is
a
a simp?
simp. What?
So you know who else is a simp?
Who?
You could guess.
Starts with a T,
It's
ends with a Y.
Timmy.
Timmy's
Timmy.
huge. Jeez.
But I wasn't gonna, no, like,
Larry, have you heard what he did the other day?
no, what?
Well, like there's Timmy, Jake, Jamie, Ron, and them. They're hanging out. They're talking about the attractive girls in our school.
Okay.
And like Timmy was like, I don't care who the hell you say. None of them are more attractive than Kate's girlfriend, for those who don't know. And then everyone's like, you're smoking dick. You're on crack. And Timmy's like, I don't care who it is. She is the most beautiful girl in my eyes. And of course, Ron, Jamie, and Jake are texting the group chat. They're going, this motherfucker needs to go down on the simp tier list.
Oh, no.
Like, he was already off the screen because he's such a bad simp. We needed to lower him a little bit.
I mean, I don't really think saying that specifically is
I
that
wouldn't-
simpy,
yeah, that's not really
honestly.
I don't think.
It's
Wait.
just a
Wait, I got a
it's
question.
not simpy.
How are
No,
the
my
people
opinion.
who? Let me ask you a question. How are all the people who aren't in a relationship saying it's simpy to a person who is in a relationship? That doesn't make too much
No,
sense.
just-
And I also
Right.
said myself that I don't think it's
I'm-
that simpy, but the
I'm
rest of
in
the
a
council
relationship.
said it was.
I'm
It's
in a
Well, no,
relationship. It's not really-
I said it's pretty
really
bad
simpy.
because
It's not really
I
bad.
said in the group chat, right, it's one thing if you're simping, but it's another thing if you're simping and it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Because
What I said.
because like even Cadence was like, dude, gross, bad, grody.
You know,
And I'm like,
I was saying I mean, it could be like bad based on his previous actions, but the action alone itself isn't. Simpy.
Yeah.
but
yeah.
I feel like Jake got room to speak
Yeah.
because
What?
he's just in a relationship just because he's flirting with like 5 or 6 waitresses right now.
At once. So listen, it's gotta work one of these times. One of these times gotta work.
But
I'm telling him, I'm like, you know, all these waitresses are going to come in, see you're flirting with another waitress, and they're all going to beat your ass. He goes, yeah, I know that day's going to come. And I go, all right, what are you going to do about it? He's like, I don't need to do anything about it. You're here. You're going to protect me.
my shield.
I remember the time you left chicken in my house. I'm not protecting you.
Shield me from the
He
women.
straight up came to my house one time with a bag of ranch.
Just
Like
a-
a bag.
Wait. Was it like a bag with bottles of ranch? Was it just a bag that was like
No,
poured
it
ranch
was
into
it was a Ziploc bag filled with loose ranch.
That's fucking
Why?
gross.
It's I had to yell at Jake and Jamie that day because they wanted to like order wings from it's right around the corner from you.
Yeah.
They wanted to order wings from there, and they were like trying to figure out who would pay or something, and they were arguing for straight like an hour, and I had to hit the side of my garage and fucking yell at them and figure that shit out. And then Jake's like, "All right, well you got ranch?" I'm like, "No," and he's like, "All right, my cousin lives right next to you. I'll be right back." So we're walking back from Circle K. He meets up with us in his backyard. He's like, all right, I got ranch. And he pulls out a Ziploc bag filled with ranch from his pocket. And I was like, God damn, Jake.
What?
Oh my god.
Pocket
Dude.
ranch.
Dude, when we're determining the
He's
simp
the
tier
fun guy to work
list.
with.
When we're determining the simp tier list, we are like putting Duran and Jamie on equal levels. Originally, we put them in like F boy. And we're like, all right,
Yeah.
if you both can agree on something, we'll move you up one tier. Because if we could somehow convince the two of them to agree on something, which they almost never do,
They'll never ever agree on something.
they did agree on something,
did?
so they moved
What?
up to
What did they
That,
do?
that,
quote
that,
unquote
that they're
nice
both
guy.
nice guys instead
Yeah.
of fuckboys.
Jesus Christ. Fuck
Because we were gonna put them both in the fuckboy because Jerron's been like talking to a bunch of people since past relationship. It's been like pretty quick succession to talk to people just because I think it hasn't been working from one thing, so he goes to another.
Yeah.
Then Jamie, just because Jerron told us he was talking to a couple people, so we're like, all right, so you're both fuckboys. And they're all like, no. Jerron's like, I'm normal. And I'm like, no, you're not.
You're not normal. You're
Because
blind.
he's like, he
That's
just threw away some stuff from his past relationship, like maybe a couple weeks ago. I'm like, that should have been from I don't know.
Yeah. Tron has some issues. He's not okay.
To be honest, everyone.
Yeah.
Look at our friends and say who
Yeah.
doesn't have issues.
Go ahead,
I mean, I got some issues. I'm not perfect, but I do have to say I'm pretty damn sexy. Okay.
It's an objective statement. Please
Like,
do not.
if you look at our friends,
I'm probably
What?
the most normal one.
I would say I am, but okay.
All right, I'm the second most normal one then, bitch.
All right, let's be honest. Larry's extremely nice. Larry's extremely racist.
What?
Well, that's normal.
I'm not, okay, listen. I'm
so,
only racist when it's funny. Therefore, always.
All right, so like a lot of the guys were just stupid. Grace is a radical leftist.
Timmy's a simp.
Timmy's a simp.
Jamie has odd
Jake's a
blocks
fuckboy.
chest.
Huh?
Jamie has odd blocks chest.
Yeah, Jamie is not blocks test in Minecraft. Ricky doesn't play Minecraft because he's retarded.
Yeah, Ricky sits in the back of class playing fishy on me.
Yeah, playing shit on his phone and then almost fails the class.
Dude, I'm surprised he didn't. I'm surprised he got all that work in at the end of the quarantine.
Yeah, it's because if not, his mom would have shot him.
Dude, like,
He would have been dead.
he didn't do any of it. Like, since the online school started, he didn't do one thing on Cornbus. I mean, I'm not on Cornbus, but I know he didn't do anything.
It's not even a lot of work. You know how many assignments he has paid me and Jamie to do? I have given him A's on a couple of vocab tests because he paid me like $20.
Jesus.
And I wish
Because
I
he's like,
offered to do it.
yeah,
for him.
he looked at me. He's like, "Hey, how much can I pay to take this vocab test?" And we're in like the back class. He's talking to me while everyone is testing. I'm like, "How much money you got?" He's like, $17. And I'm like, "I'll take that."
That's not $20.
So then
That's
Ricky
not-
sits
that's
there
not
and he's like
$20.
pretending to take his test. He's not even logged into his Chromebook. I'm like, all right, what's your Chromebook password? I log into his account, take his test, get us both like a B or an A, like sometimes a C, and he just made money off. And then I'm pretty sure he paid Jamie to do an assignment, and Jamie just never did it.
Not gonna lie, that class was pretty lit. Like,
It was pretty fun.
I'm gonna be honest, it wasn't the best learning experience because I had to deal with you retards. But
I had to deal with Ricky. That was the only problem.
Well, to be fair, Ricky punched you right in the wiener in his class.
Dude, Ray, you can't laugh. You didn't stop Ricky from punching me in the dick. We were talking to you at your locker, and Ricky goes, Ricky fakes punch you in the dick or something. And I was like, wow, man, that's funny. He goes, oh, really? And he goes, boom, and he punches me in the dick, and you laugh. I'm like, And then we walked the same direction to class, because I was taking French, he's taking robotics, it's right across the class. And then we turned the corner from your locker, and he punches me in the dick again. In the middle of the hallway. It was in the hall. He just did nothing.
I don't remember what Ricky did, but I remember he did something in class. I remember it carried on into show choir class. I'm like, you're done, Ricky. I don't know what it was. I don't even remember what he did.
I have no fucking.
But it was probably something really.
Wasn't he shaking your desk or something?
Oh yeah, I know. Because I was having us do a drawing thing. We had to draw on it, and he was shaking my desk. I'm like, stop! Because I couldn't draw because he kept shaking it.
Kate was lunging at Ricky in the back of the class, trying to hit him. I'm pretty sure you did hit Ricky a couple times in the back of the class, or throw him on the ground. And everyone was like, "What?" And like didn't question it.
Doesn't care. They didn't care what we did in the back of the class. We could have been building a nuclear bomb. You're like, "Hi guys, doing some good work back here."
He would come back there, and majority of the time, none of us are doing shit.
I mean, yeah.
None of us are
That's
doing
what
it.
I've heard from pretty much everyone that's ever been in is no one does shit.
But he doesn't care. It's a fun class.
Yeah.
I got my work done.
Yeah, I passed. So
Yeah, I passed.
it's all
I
right.
feel like that's
Counts
pretty
too.
much every single sentence in all of your classes.
Yeah, he's not wrong.
Yeah, I mean,
I passed all my classes. I haven't failed yet.
yeah.
Dude,
But after this full year of online school, let's come back and see how that sentence changes.
I remember Ricky was
Fucking
pantsing people in show choir. So we're like, it's like our entire friend group was just walking around with like our hands in our pockets because we were just holding on to our pants.
He tried to get me.
He
but
tried
I fucking threw.
he was trying so hard to get Duran, but Duran's like wearing like jeans and a belt.
Yeah.
So he was
The
like he's just like tricking, like yanking on him.
The next fucking day, like after everyone started pantsing each other, 'cause I don't know why every guy was just like.
Whatever, back.
I sat there and I wore jeans and a belt to school.
Okay.
I didn't want to deal with that shit.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
Usually I wear full sweats, like sweatpants, sweatshirt.
Oh, yeah, I
But
know.
I
I mean,
sat
sometimes
there.
you wear shorts.
Yeah, like
Every
towards
once
like
in
the
a while.
beginning of the year. But as soon as it hits
Yeah.
fall, I'm
Oh,
like,
fuck
I'm
that,
in
dude.
sweatpants the rest of the year.
Oh, yeah, dude, because your fucking shorts, the pant legs are so fucking huge. Your balls would have a breeze every 3 seconds.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Scrunch up. They would scrunch up like
Big
a
and tall
fucking,
clothes suck.
yeah, it would scrunch up like a squirrel nut. It's
Yeah.
insane.
And then plus, all right, I'm going to rant about how big and tall clothes fucking blow ass. Okay? There was no reason why the big boys can't go to JCPenney and get a cool shirt like everyone else can. Like, sometimes it's not even because they're fatter. It's just because they're tall as hell. And then it's always, you're stuck with some shirts. Like, they got superhero shirts, video game shirts, and like the Coca-Cola NASA shirts.
Yeah.
And I bet you go to any big and tall section, that's the majority of what you're going to see. It's just graphic tees. Why can't I just get a nice design on my t-shirt, like a nice pair of shorts, some nice sweatpants, that literally the material's so thin in the crotch area that when I walk, since my thighs are so big, they rub together. Literally the fabric rubs off of my pants.
Huh.
And it's literally, I've had so many times where I've worn sweatpants to school, and you can straight up just see my nuts. Like,
Just hanging out.
Gross.
Hanging
No,
out, rubbing against the floor.
Not my nuts, but see my
Oh
like
Listen,
you were able to see my underwear, and like I was like walking in the hallway one day, and I guess I had like a hole in like the butt area, and it's almost like, are you wearing blue underwear? And I'm like,
Oh
yeah.
no.
What?
I see your underwear through your butt. I'm like, what? Why? Because I went through last year with like 2 or 3 pairs of sweatpants at a time.
yeah.
Because big and tall clothes fucking blow. So bad.
Yeah. I mean,
And
I've never. Oh, sorry.
It's just if you want big and tall clothes, you have to go online to like certain websites in order to find like anything kind of decent. And like senior pictures are coming up.
You
And
should
I'm
start
like-
dressing like Big Mike from Blindside. Yeah, get that fucking bumblebee. Yeah, get the striped shit. You'd be really sexy, I think, dude. Some stripes. I think you'd look great in a polo
Yeah.
every day.
I'm going to start dressing nicer.
Oh yeah, I mean, I bought actually a lot of khaki shorts, cargo shorts, because I just look fucking sexy in them.
I'm
Those
going to be
shorts are
buying.
good. I like those type of shorts.
Yeah.
I'm going to be buying like a pair of shoes where like like the Timberland boots.
Yeah, Tim's.
They look like that, but it's a sneaker. So I want that look. I'm going to be wearing like jeans. Like I think I'm buying like a couple button ups.
Oh, nice.
And then you'll look like a lumberjack.
I'm going to grow a facial hair.
Larry,
The
do you
only
know the
issue-
story of the PDA room?
What's that? No, I don't know.
Oh, all right.
I
PDA
can't.
room.
Here, wait, I'll explain it.
Oh, the
explain.
public
I
display of affection room. You mean like the one in fucking the Sugarbear room?
yeah. Do you know the
I've
story?
heard of it. I've heard you like talk about it, but I don't know any stories.
Okay, you wanna know how how it got that name? So
Probably from Courtney.
oh,
No.
that's part of it. It's part of the story.
Well, I guess.
But anyways, so we were just hanging out in there one day because that's like the
Courtney.
vocal library. So we could close the door and we could go back there. And a lot of times we just get funny songs or something. We would just sing it as the boys back there. And then one day we were doing that. And then the substitute teacher that we had that day came in and he's like, you guys better not be doing any PDA back here. And so he called it the PDA room. And so
and then she had us leave the room. She's like, all right, come out. And I'm like, why?
you guys are doing PDA. And then
Like, no, it's okay.
so the reason that room got like closed off was because Courtney was vaping in there.
Fucking Courtney.
With a couple kids. There's like a couple freshmen, a couple sophomores.
Wait. Hold on. One of our intro songs has to be like Drunken Sailor. We have to do that one.
You know,
We sing that song all the time.
We'll figure
Like
it out.
literally no matter what. So it has to be that. Okay, anyway, continue. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
But like then that room got like locked off. I remember
so Courtney was vaping and she ruined it for everybody.
yeah, because Courtney and the kids that were back there with her were all vaping.
They were all vaping, so basically
Yeah,
it was a big fucking vape cloud. Just like the Jewel storm was coming through.
Yeah.
Right.
honestly, show choir that year was pretty fun because you had the boys in there, like because
Yeah.
Jamie was in there and Ricky as well, and like all the we just
And
kind of.
I was aiding for the class last year, so
Yeah, I guess Papa was there too. But like, anyways.
yeah, well, I was there. You can't say I can't.
No, but they just kept doing a bunch of TikTok dances whenever there was free time. It was making me go insane because that's what all the girls would do.
You should have broke their phone.
That's a crime. That's
Just
a,
break their neck instead.
Not
But then
actually.
also,
Not
all
actually.
right, so, and then if you guys don't know, in our school, it's very strict on phones. They say
really?
if the teachers even see the imprint of your phone in your pocket, they can take it and write you up.
Oh my god. My school's not like that.
Because freshman year was amazing. We were all allowed to have our phones out all the time.
Mhm.
Sophomore year, they're like, all right, can't have them out, keep them in your locker and such. Then junior year, we go to get our schedules, we come back with this letter that said, students will be permitted to keep their phones in their lockers at all times. If not, they will be written up. And I'm like, what? Why? It's the dumbest fucking rule.
Basically, most of the cool teachers still don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
All of the like regular teachers, like the normal teachers, said just don't take out your phones. If you have them in your pockets, I don't care. Just still don't take them out.
Yeah.
And all the strict teachers say if you have them in your pockets, I will write you up.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're cunts.
I know I had to watch out for a couple times.
I mean, like if you're doing your work, she doesn't care because
She likes
Here's the thing about French burrito, you don't get work.
like I straight up dropped my phone in front of her. She didn't care, and because I always had an A in her class.
She just stared at you.
Yeah, she stared at me and said, "Pick up your phone." I said, "Okay." So I don't know, but whatever. That's just me.
Our high school got weird at times.
I mean,
What do you mean?
yeah, I mean, she didn't care. I literally read a book in the middle of her class, and she didn't care.
Well, if you want to be completely fair, you know, right?
Yeah,
Me and Jerron had her sophomore year from grade 2.
right.
And me and Jerron were sitting in the back of her class. For some reason, she just loved me and Jerron. And hated Olivia and Mary.
Well, fuck both of them.
And so, like, Olivia and Mary would be, like, doing their work and, like, talking a little bit. And she'd be like, shut up. Like, don't talk. And while me and Jerron were talking, like, full volume in the back of the class, just talking
Right.
about random shit. And just beating the shit out of each other.
Just
And, like, not doing our work.
Nah, dude, like,
Because sometimes she would assign homework. She'd
Yeah.
walk around and check it, and Jerron's like, hey, man, I didn't do my homework. Let me just show her yours. And I was like, all right. And so she would just check my homework and then just not check Like she would check my homework for me and Jerron collectively.
What a beast.
And then one time we had protractors and shit, so me and Jerron just come around her knuckles and start beating the shit out of each other. And then one time, like Jerron slid his, Jerron flung his chair to the back of the room, like back to like the middle of the room, and just jumped across the classroom and punched me in the arm with the protractor while was like looking at us. She was like, all right. She turns around and she hears like Olivia and Mary like snicker. She's like, shut up! Stop talking.
Dude, like no, I hate Olivia and Mary so much. Like Olivia is the most annoying human being on planet Earth. And then Mary only talks to people when she wants to get voted for like prom and stuff. Like she hasn't talked to me in what, 5 years, and then when junior that prom came up right before quarantine, she's like, "Oh, hi Larry, happy birthday." I was like, "Who are you?"
Dude, another class that was pretty lit was class, because it was just like it was Hayden. The behind Hayden was me. Next to me was Christian, and in front of Christian was Samuel. And we would like a lot of times it would just be us like quietly talking in the classroom. But
what class was that again?
Pre-calc.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah, I remember one time Sam was telling us a story about these like mentally retarded kids. I can say that because it actually worked. That was they had
disability.
Yes.
Retardism.
And he was telling me, so basically he was saying that his friends from work at Chick-fil-A was telling him that he was sitting in school one day or something. He was in a school, and these like kids were walking by. It was from the special ed room, and they're like in single file line going to the bathroom.
They had helmets.
Yeah, and these two kids in the back had helmets, and one took off their helmet and started beating the other one with it. And then that one took off their helmet, and the teacher tried to break it up, and they both started hitting.
They both started beating the shit out of the teacher. And apparently,
I could not stop laughing when I heard that story.
There's like glass in front of like the lunchroom, like up top, and they were walking by. They were just beating the shit out of each other right in front of the glass during lunch. Like that's when it was all going down. It's like a lot of the school saw these two mentally ill kids beating each other with helmets.
Oh my god!
I was thinking at the time, I'm like, dude, what if there's like a horror game? It's just like some like retarded kid chasing down. I'm gonna find you. He chases me down the hallway with the helmet in his hands. He starts hitting you in the head with it.
Dude, his name's like Ned or something, dude. He's just fucking Ned coming down the fucking hallway with his football helmet, gonna fucking smack you.
When Samuel told me that story in pre-calc, I could not stop laughing. It was so funny, and then Hayden started laughing because I was like hysterically laughing. And
speaking of people chasing people down the hallway, remember during lunch where we talked about, I think like Halloween or something.
And I come in with Donald as a Donald Duck.
Yeah,
no pants.
The idea was during lunch. So like lunch, it was all the show choir people because like show choir only had a lunch, and that was it. And since I was aiding, I was in their lunch.
Right.
And Caden does like his Donald Duck noise, like he's like shit. Yeah, and we're like, well, what if like you're in the hallway, you see Caden turn around the corner, like full Donald Duck outfit, like sailor cap, sailor vest.
Yeah, but I don't
like
have pants.
Slippers, no pants or anything. Because he's full authentic.
My junks are hanging out.
Yeah, because he's full authentic Donald Duck.
His wiener flailing in the wind.
Yeah, no, and then you're at the end of the hallway. He sees you, slowly points at you, and goes, and then starts sprinting down the hallway at you. And all you hear is like his feet, like.
So you just hear his dick slapping his thighs.
It's such like a hilarious thought because like I see a camera angle in my head when like they say that. Like I see the side view of Caden making the noise. Like in full Donald Duck outfit.
Dude, we can make like a cinematic of that. Like it's like a dark school and you're like walking around with the flashlight. You turn into the corner, you hear you see his silhouette. You like start heavily panting. You like back up slightly. He turns the corner. And he starts running at you.
It was so funny.
Picked the wrong house, fool.
Oh, that's funny.
I remember some weird stuff went down that lunch.
Our lunch was.
Are we
Crazy.
gonna talk about all the fights that happened with like Jamie and shit in middle school and high school and shit? There's a lot we could talk about.
Alright.
Oh, there it goes skating.
Alright, so what? Middle school, Jamie fought this kid named during lunch,
Yeah.
and he got tackled by a police officer.
Yeah, but did you remember the
You guys have
substitute?
police officers?
Yeah,
Yeah, we have parole officers.
Yeah, but did you see did you see the fucking the substitute, right? That was in the Jesus.
Dog.
That's why he's muted. Did you see the substitute that was in the lunchroom, right? She was like staring at them, like her eyes were so wide, and she had her hands level. She was panicking because she had no idea what to do. She was freaking out, like she was jumping up and down hysterically, and that just made me laugh the entire time.
What? A couple of years ago, when Jamie beat up Tristan, like it was Jamie and then this kid named Tristan was talking
Dude,
trash.
you can't even call that a fight. That was not a
Yeah,
fight. That
I'm
was
pretty
straight
sure
up
we
just a
have video. If you want to throw up the video of Jamie beating up Tristan. Jamie, they were fighting. This is after Tristan already fought this other kid. That fight took so much longer.
Yeah.
But Jamie, a lot bigger than Tristan at the time. Jamie was a chubbier guy, but he's also tall. So I'm pretty sure fight started. Jamie brings his fist back and around over his head to swing down. Then he grabs Tristan, throws him on the ground, punches the top of his head, and just like Tristan looks up, and then Jamie just punts his teeth in. Like Jamie legitimately kicked this kid's teeth in so hard.
His girlfriend had to come over and stop Jamie.
Yeah.
Ghetto girlfriend.
Yeah, no, like she was straight up like 100% a ghetto girlfriend. Like she wasn't even close to like a normal
Ghetto
fucking
white girl.
I don't think she was white. I think she was like Hispanic.
All right, no. You know, like the whitest thing you could do is
What's that?
as a human American person,
A human
so
American.
white
person.
as a Caucasian American.
Drink
the whitest
Bud
thing you
Light
could do is
with
act.
a shotgun in your hand.
No, I'm saying the whitest thing you could do is act black.
Yeah.
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 Dude, fucking Jeremy. Jeremy and his brother.
Who?
I can't say their last names.
Well, I mean, like, from where? From school?
They were in Natalie's grade. Yeah, from school. The Jeremy and his brother, they were seniors when we were juniors.
Yeah, I know.
Papa knows them, but they had the exact same accents as their black friends. They're like, yo, bro, hey, yo, my N-word, bro, hey. I was like, oh my god, dude.
I remember
Well,
this one guy in my class. Like I don't remember what grade, but like it was like my first time ever seeing him, and he was straight up calling me, "Hey, yo, blood." Like what? What does that mean?
Like it's just acting
I
black.
thought
It's
they
just
were
so
threatening me.
stupid.
It's
I didn't know what it
the
meant.
whitest thing you could do. Is
Yeah, it's like every time I see it, I'm
I
just.
don't
it's
understand why
depressing.
people do that.
Wait, what's the
There's,
blackest
there,
thing?
there is a large majority of people who do that.
But even
Usually
like,
it's the blackheads who do that.
but even when like if you're a black dude and you don't grow up with like that kind of accent, and you grow up with like an easier to understand accent.
I don't want to say accent. I want to say dialect.
Yeah, sure. Either way.
Oh, wait, if that's the
they-
whitest thing you could do, what's the blackest thing you can do?
Act white. I don't know.
Oh, so Jerron!
Yeah,
Jerron, he's the one. He's a black person with the dialogue of a white person. He's
John's the whitest.
What's that supposed to mean?
John's the whitest black guy we know. Easily.
like that.
Okay.
See, there's nothing
Hold on.
wrong with that. But I feel like if he like hung out with black people, they'd probably make fun of him for it.
Hold on.
They
Can
do. They do.
Can we talk about Jerron in person real quick?
What's
Sure.
that?
How he is the whitest black person we've ever seen in our life.
But he's not real. I mean, he's pretty
No,
cool.
he is.
I mean, I like him.
Jerron has a Disney playlist. Like, all right, like he has that.
I don't have
Walks
any-
around singing like the Disney song.
I think what you're trying to say is that you're saying Jerron's gay. That's what,
Yeah.
Why didn't you just say
Jerron-
that?
I'm
Hey,
pretty
hold on.
sure statistically, there's actually more black gay people than there's white gay people.
Really?
I don't know.
I know
Or
from
wait, I meant
experience.
male. I meant male, not female.
No,
Not lesbian.
I know a lot more like white LGBT people than black.
Yeah,
Yeah, me
Larry, I
too.
think you're fucked on this information. Buddy.
Now, did you even know any black
I'm
people?
going
lot
on
more,
Google.
or at least like, well,
Like that's a genuine
I was
question.
sad at this.
Like, do you know any?
no,
Yeah.
I mean I know some that are not black, but like of color that
Why'd
are
you say-
LGBT.
You went like black.
Oh, but Lauren Duran.
That's what I've heard, but I'm not sure.
Ron's a gigantic High School Musical fan. Watched all the movies like so many times where I don't even fucking remember. Knows all the songs line by line.
You know, he knows
And
the
then-
entire script.
Yeah, and then when he was in 8th grade, he goes, "I'm gonna take show choir in high school, so it could be more like High School Musical." Which, if we've all seen High School Musical, we can agree, very different from actual high school. Like I didn't see in High School Musical someone almost being thrown off the second floor of the high school, which happened in our high school. There's a fight. This kid, I'm pretty sure they like clotheslined each other, and this other kid attempted to throw the other kid off of the railing that's on our second floor into the front area.
Is that when there was the blood on the stairs?
No.
I thought, because I remember when that happened, like I was like walking by and like there, like I guess people were saying there was like blood or something. Like, oh, okay, and like a teacher
Yeah,
was like
it's 'cause-
screaming at me. He's like, "Don't walk through this way!" And I just like walked past. I'm like, what are they saying?
Wait,
Yeah,
how much
no,
blood was there?
It was someone got their nose broken,
Yeah,
Oh.
and so they were going downstairs to go to like the front office or something, or like going upstairs to go to the nurse.
Oh. Okay.
And then I was walking to my second period class, and one of the teachers was like on like the first stair of the stairs going down to the first floor, and she was like hanging down the railing, like almost at like a fucking horizontal fucking angle. And she's like,
Right.
"Don't walk on this side! Watch out!" And I'm like, "It's just blood. I'm gonna walk around it. It's like a couple dots." Just, I'm
It's not
just,
like,
just
it's not
wink
like
it up.
it's literally flooding blood. It's not like fucking the Red Sea.
Yeah. It's a couple dots.
It's not Moses parting the fucking division of blood in the fucking.
I completely forget her name.
yeah.
Probably retard RS.
Papa, who you think Uncle Kev likes better, me or you? I think he likes me better.
I think he likes me better because he responds to my text.
I think he likes Papa.
I don't
better.
text him. So
Exactly, that's how I'm favorite.
Wait, what?
I think it, I
All
think,
right, there is one teacher in our school, liked by literally every kid that walks. He's a very, very nice person. He teaches
probably one of the best teachers.
one of the best teachers. Also, he teaches American history and AP government, and also financial literacy now. So
He know money.
great guy. He
Bank.
also he coached my little brother's flag football team, so I got his number through that. He's a very kind person. And like we call him Uncle Kev because that's what his like kids he had in the past used to call him. So we're like, we're gonna call you that. And since he was so nice, we just like hung around with him. He's very patient. That's what I could say. Very patient
I
person.
thought we
He
were the
just-
first ones to call him Uncle Kev.
Yeah. He just he cares more if you get the information than like class time being taken.
Yeah.
Like he really drills. He's a fantastic teacher.
He wants your brain to be full.
Yeah, once you bring me full. How long we got this episode going for?
1 hour.
Oh shit.
Want to do an hour and 30 or just an hour?
I got really scared because my monitor just went to sleep. I was like about to respond, and my shit went black. I was like, oh.
Well, we can. Fuck.
Well, we're gonna have to tie this up.
Yeah. How do we tie it up?
I know what to do.
Let's do the jingle. Come on, guys.
No,
Come on
no,
down
hold
to
on.
the Wumbo Method town.
I'm gonna go to Yahoo Answers. I'm gonna go find a fucking funny question.
All right. But all I know, okay, is we have a whole lot of ideas that we still didn't use.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's good.
There's like the second question on the Discover page right now. Why do liberals say it's racist to call the coronavirus the Chinese virus?
It's not.
They were like
China.
so funny.
They kind of come from China.
China is a country, not a race.
Wait, I'm
Asian
not
is a
Chinese
race.
anymore then?
No, you're not.
No. No. Turn it off.
See, I'm American. That doesn't make it a race. If you were Chinese,
Makes
you're
a
not. You're not.
nationality.
That's not your race. You're Asian, dumbhead.
All right.
Right.
Here's a Yahoo answer question. End this. I caught my son having sex with another guy, and I think he might be gay. Is there a definitive way I can tell?
Yeah.
Have
Go
sex
touch
with
his
them and
dick and
find
see if
out.
it moves.
Yeah, have sex.
All
right. That's the podcast episode.
Hi. Bye-bye, guys. Have fun.
Bye bye.
Bye,
Thanks for
y'all.
watching.
Bye.